live without the funny fellow?
Who could we get to entertain the Shriners?
Who could we trust to tell the old one-liners? My wife is so skinny that when she takes a shower, she has to wear snowshoes to keep from going down a drain.
My wife is so ugly, she looks like she came in third in a hatchet fight.
My hometown is so small, they got a mirror at one end. What could we do without a punchline? Ho, ho!
How would we ever hear the one about the...
Life would be grim without him.
Chances look slim without him.
Joy would be cut in half. How could we live without a comic? He's the fellow who makes us laugh. This town was so dull. One day the tide went out and never came back.
This hotel was so cheap you had to make your own bed with a hammer and nails.
I knew a girl so skinny, whenever she swallowed an olive, 3 guys would leave town. How would we laugh without a penny? Well,
How could we smile without a penny yamming?
how could we cope without a hope dealer telling a joke as old Joe Miller? You know, the walls in my apartment are so thin, we can tell everything the neighbors are saying by reading their lips.
We were so bored that the wolf came to the door and left a sympathy card.
The playroom was so small that the mice were humpbacked. What would we do without the Silvers? How would we smile without a Burns or Burl?
Sure, we go wild about him. Act like a child about him.
Wanting an autograph. How would we do without a comic?
He's a fella who makes us laugh and laugh. He's a fella who makes us
One of the prime elements of comedy is surprise. An audience is set for one thing, and another thing happens, causing them to laugh. For an example of this, we take you to Dan Rowan.
Surprise! See, I'm not what you expected at all. Now for our demonstration of the comedy of surprise.
Oh, yes, I'll lift the rating. When they ask me, yes, dear.
Mr. Silvers, do I understand correctly that your background is that of a tasteless burlesque performer?
Well, that's right. I started it as a burlesque comic, and I became a top banana. But I had to start at the bottom of the bunch. Get it?
I certainly do. Somewhere in your career, you must have gone bananas.
What the
It has been said that the pun is the lowest form of humor. But unfortunately, we are not too low to stoop to it.
And now, here's Mrs. Bela Lugosi to sing Demons Are a Ghoul's Best Friend.
I went to a candy store the other day. The guy asked me if I'd like some toffee. So I said, sure, pour me a tup.
You know, Dennis, you're a bright-looking fellow.
Oh, thank you, Phil.
But you should understand the importance of doing visual comedy.
Oh, I should.
Visual is very funny. Now, you take this board.
Got a board.
You see a man walking by carrying a board, you get interested.
Phil, what? Phil.
All right, Dennis. All right? That was visual comedy. The old one.
Phil.
You can't help people. I try to...
I know, Phil. Well, it was brilliant.
Did you like it?
I really did.
Okay.
Thanks an awful lot, Phil.
Pleasure.
Thanks a lot. Oh, one question, Phil.
Yeah? What's the question?
If I could think of it. Yeah,
You know what was wrong about the whole thing?
What?
I shouldn't have turned around. You're right. Have a nail in there. No. It's okay. If you bleed, we may get more laughs.
You're right.
Let's put a nail in there. If we rehearse it. Now, look. Okay. You look a little shaky tonight. Waiter!
Waiter?
Yeah, I want the... I missed you. See, a lot of guys doing comedy wouldn't have missed you like that. You know what they would do?
What?
They'd give it to you. They would. Get a laugh. Not me. I don't get... Anyway, what you just learned was a lesson in visual comedy. Now take the board and practice. All right? Visual comedy is very funny.
Well, that was marvelous. And Oh, I really love you, you know.
Pleasure working
I'm
with
going to
you.
remember everything.
I hope you do, but so help you.
Okay.
Goodbye. You know, the other...
Thanks for everything.
Well, anytime.
Oh,
You try to help kids. That's right.
Breeze there a comic with soul so dead, who never to himself has said, take my mother-in-law, please.
My mother-in-law and I really hit it off. Baseball bats and bricks.
My mother-in-law has a real ear for music. Her head is shaped like a trombone.
My mother-in-law's so ugly, my father-in-law takes her everywhere he goes, just so he won't have to kiss her goodbye.
My mother-in-law, the kind of woman who would vote a town dry and then leave.
my mother-in-law is so mean that for a wedding present, she gave us bunk beds.
My mother-in-law has a job that suits her talents. She stands in front of doctor's office making people sick.
My mother-in-law said that when she died, she was going to dig her way out of the grave and haunt me. So I buried her face down. Let her dig her way out of that.
And the really great show business families were always performing. To them, every moment was a moment for a laugh. Families like the Cohans, the Foys, and the very famous Flying Wassermans. Wassermans, you're on. Do try to be tasteful.
Wee, 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 wow, wow.
Well, the Wassermans really killed him tonight.
He sure did. As a matter of fact, the entire audience went home in a hearse.
Speaking of hearses, pass the potatoes.
I just tasted them. I'd pass them too if I were you.
But seriously, folks, how do you like the dinner so far?
Oh, take this meat, please.
I got half a mind to leave.
You got half of mine, period.
Yes, but...
Wait for the rim shot.
Answer the door.
What does it want to know?
Any of you know Lou Wasserman?
No, but if you hum the first 4 bars, I'll fake it.
You're Lou Wasserman. You're under arrest for petty theft.
That's a lie. She never stole a penny in her life.
Okay, John, instruments to the ready. And, come on.
They love this again.
The entire audience went home in a hearse.
It's so nice and quiet for a change. You know, with that Miss Tuppy Tapper and all that noisy tuppering, it's been giving me a bad case of shell shock.
Funny you should mention shells, Wolfgang. I got a great little game here we can play. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, we got a lot of those around here. They're half nuts.
This is the old shell game. Haven't you ever played the old shell game?
Oh, sure. They shell us, we shell them, they shell us. Boom, there goes the bunker.
Funny.
You know
But no. Look. I'm going to hide a little goodie under one of these shells, right? Then I'm going to move them around, and all you have to do is guess which shell the goodie is under.
You better get away from my bush, you city slicker.
It's just a little game of chance.
That's what they said when I got drafted.
Maybe your luck has changed. Come on.
Believe me, when I want my luck changed, it won't be with you and some cockamamie shell game.
Okay, Stilts, but no goodies.
Listen,
Yeah?
would you bring that shell and come to my bunker?
You might say you dig shell shock, right?
No, you might say it, but I would never say it. Promise.
Shell shock, that's funny. It's a joke.
Believe me, I know all about shell shock, and that's no joke. Okay, but anyhow, let's go down to the bunker, and you can lift up your shell for me every once in a while.
Well, first, I guess you know the classic joke where the comic gets hit in the face with a pie.
Oh, yes. Somebody sneaks up on him, and a pie comes out of nowhere, and... what's that for?
Oh, I just thought in as much as we're doing a
thing on. Well, let me just tell you to think again. You know, you're not gonna hit me with that thing. No, siree, Bob.
Oh, well, of course not. You don't think I'd do anything like that.
No.
Now, how could I possibly... You wouldn't... Look over there.
Oh, where? Oh, I'm on to you. As soon as I turn back, I get the old pie. Is that it?
Can't fool you, huh?
Are you kidding? I just didn't fall off a truckload of kumquats. I've been around.
Hey, look at this beautiful broad.
Where?
See? Now that's funny.
That's funny.
How could we laugh without a comic?
How could we live without the funny fellow?
Grown-ups and kids adore him. Let's have a party for him. He'll cut your cares in half.
What could we do without